Theatricality. What is theatricality, you might ask? Theatricality, put in simple terms, is the usage of three things: deliberate framing, carefully selected music, and exaggerated acting to have an emotional impact that will stay with you for a long time, baby. It is why we're so attached to our favorite movie, or favorite game, or favorite any piece of media. Because of the heightened emotion we got, we're experiencing this shit for the first time. So today, my humble self is going to talk about the different kinds of theatricality we encounter in those kind of things movies. La La Land is a fest of theatrical pieces. It opens with a shot in traffic where everyone is minding their businesses, living their lives, and then suddenly it knocks your ass to this wonderland of music. Everyone starts singing in sync with each other. Camera keeps panning forward on each individual person while they're dancing. You're not with me anymore, you're with them. And when you thought the vibe couldn't be better, they hit you with this magnificent instrumental. Camera pans back. Everybody is jumping, waving their hands. This big lady starts talking shit. They keep doing weird dances and them. The whole movie is built on this foundation of balance between this youthful hope that Mia and Sebastian hold on to in order to reach their dreams, and the fact that they might have missed their opportunity and should grow up and go get a job at McDonald's. This contrast between ordinary reality and the sudden burst of singing and dancing creates a whimsical feeling. You see it again and again, whether it's in their first date in the planetarium where no single word is being said, the music is telling you how they feel. Or conversely with this scene.
Now, mind you, this scene is very deep, so let me explain it first for your tiny brain. Sebastian has a very deep passion for jazz, and his dream is to start a jazz club called Chicken on a Stick. Mia is an ambitious young lady as well. Her dream is to be a successful actress and get recognized for her talent and passion and to fucking inspire others. That's one of the reasons why they fall in love as soon as they meet, because they inspire each other to reach for their dream and for their stars. But one day, when Sebastian was telling Mia how great jazz is, they meet his arch nemesis, Keith. He seduces him with the idea of being in a successful band, always touring, always playing the same hacky music. Sebastian refuses. But after a while, he finally caves in, and life gets hella better. He gets a lot of money, gets a fancy house, gets the bitches. I mean, he and Mia are living the life. And then comes our scene.
Mia tells him about the elephant in the room, which is that he forgot his dream and got blinded by the money and the fame he got. And when confronted with such truth, he tells her that he did all of that for her and she should be happy. But if you're hella smart like me, you will realize that this is him coming up with an excuse for abandoning the dream when confronted by reality. Now the ending of La La Land is what's the word I'm looking for here? What? Holy shit. Both of them have finally reached their dreams. Mia got her breakthrough into fame with the one-woman show, and Sebastian finally got his jazz club. And for a split second, after all what they went through, all the hardships that they've endured, and all the wrong choices they made, they show you what could have happened if they made the right choices to begin with. I'm not crying. So when I say theatricality, I'm not only talking about doing some weird ballroom dances. This blend I'm yapping about is what lends a theatrical quality to the storytelling. Now, theatricality in music, this is going to sound weird, but hear me out, please. Music is one of the key elements that makes something more theatrical. If you put jazz music over a serial killer eating one of his victims, then this is theatrical. But there are certain kinds of music that achieves a theatrical show tuney feel, but not an actual show tune, because those guys are weird. What I'm going to use as an example is an album called Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino by Arctic Monkeys. Arctic Monkeys is known for their drastic change in style after their massive hit album AM, which topped the charts in a lot of places. And they're my favorite band, so I'm taking my time with this. It is a concept album. Alex Turner, the frontman, is living in a jazz lounge over on the moon called Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino, you get it? And he's basically talking shit about society. He's exploring consumerism, politics, religion, and technology through the eyes of various characters he invented in his lounge as part of the concept. A time where you can have a chat with God on video call and sit with Jesus in the day spa. Amusing Ourselves to Death is a book by Neil Postman. In it, the author discusses the relationship between a piece of information and what action someone might be expected to take once learning it. Postman says that prior to the telegraph's invention, people received information relevant to their lives, creating a high correlation between information and fuck this, man. Not Shakespeare. He just says that at that time, people knew what to do with the information they were given because it was little and personal to each individual person. But now, due to having so much information coming at you left, right, and center, you don't know what the fuck to do with it. Hence the phrase information-action ratio. My man Alex used this phrase in a satirical way by saying there's a taqueria on the roof of his lounge on the moon called the information-action ratio, which is clever and intriguing. Hell yeah. He makes a lot of sense sometimes, and sometimes he doesn't.
Last night when my psyche subcommittee sang to me in its scary voice, you slowly dropped your eyelid. When true love takes a grip, it leaves you without a choice.
The fuck is he talking about? He also sheds light on social media and its harms on people, saying that life became a spectator sport and he himself is not innocent in that regard.
Have I told you all about the time that I got sucked into a hole through a handheld device?
But thankfully, the process has been simplified. Again, still yapping, this blend between calm, jazzy music and the hyper-realist satire of the concept is, ready for it? Theatrical. I give them both 5 out of 6. Theatrical. Theatrical. Theatrical.